Hi everyone, this was a extremely long process, and it gives you an example on why, this is my rough scale python, but why a rough scale or any type of python needs to eat their food from the head first. There's a couple of reasons. Is the hips and the tail and all that sort of stuff. It kind of gets in the way when you try to go from the wrong end. But when you go from the head first, you actually have... Oh, I've got mice having a fight in the background. When you go from the head first, you have the hair going the correct way down their throat, and it'll slide down their throat a lot easier, as well as it's a smaller entry point. So the head, and then you get the shoulders, and the mouth kind of opens up. But when it's the other way, it just kind of gets blocked up. And you'll see this. I've had to do a time lapse of it because this took just over an hour to get through to a point when the mouse was actually going down the right way. So I had to help a little bit. It is quite funny. It's confusing for the poor snake. It's only she's only quite young, 2.5 months old. So 3 months old. So I've got mice getting into it in the background, which is great because I need my feeder mice to grow and multiply. But excuse the sounds in the background, but it's always entertaining to know that they're having fun. Anyway, so you can see here, she has taken the prey item, going backwards and forwards, round and round, doing a thing, and just looking for the head. But the body of the snake, of this roughie, is covering over the nose, the face. But now it's been released, you can get a shot at the head, but it just doesn't seem to. She doesn't seem to find it. Finds the ear, finds other bits, but it doesn't happen. So there's just a little bit of awkwardness from the young snake, just not sort of knowing how best to approach things. So she goes backwards and forwards, round and round, backwards and forwards, round and round. It's like a frustrating event for her and me. I was laughing the whole sort of way, going, "Come on!" If you heard the real time footage, which I can put up as well, but it's a lot. So I don't think anyone wants to sit here for an hour. This is at 10 times speed, so you can see kind of how slow she's cruising around looking for the head. So now, right there, I thought that was the that was the shot, but no, she comes around here and sees this rump, and I'm like, "There's no way." And I thought, okay, now's about the time she's going to go, "Nope. Okay, that's not going to work," and then come back to the head. But she started to spiral around and constrict, just get a better hold. And I'm like, "You're kidding." So this went on for a while, and I wanted to help, but I didn't want to discourage her or distract her from the goal here, because sometimes when they're distracted or disturbed, they can leave that prey item and just leave it to the side, so and not eat it at all. So I didn't want to do that. But then I also thought this is a really good example of what they would be doing in the wild. And this goes on for a little bit, and then, well, you can watch. So you can see she keeps on trying to move down. See how the tail is in the way? Just can't sort of get in there. Yeah, and then she releases it. She's having a bit of a tough time. I thought, okay, right, she's going to look for the head. She's got enough, the nose is poking out there. And then, sure enough, and then we'll just wait for it. I did a bit of a yawn there. Sure enough, she'll give it another crack. And I was just dumbfounded, like, really? But she's only young. Like I said, only a couple of months old, and trying to find a way. This mouse is probably a little bit big. There she goes. I'm like, no way. But coming from this angle, the mouse is way too big. Massive. Look at the size of it. So you can see I'm just adjusting around a little bit. She's like, oi. But I didn't have any other choice. She was just struggling too much. So I've placed the mouse back up there. She got it straight away. It just, found the head, made sense. Now I'm just holding on to the tail here so I can actually just lift it up a little bit so I can have a better better shot. She can get a, not too tangled up underneath the log or whatever the case. She just takes a little breather here because it takes a lot of energy. So heart and lungs pumping away nice and deep and heavy, getting another energy burst. Clearly hungry, committed to the cause, which is great. So we'll just wait here a moment. And then she starts hinging away. Now, if she did this from the start, it would have been a 5-minute video. But she didn't, just got tangled up and then into the water dish. Got tangled up a little bit and then just struggled for an hour and 10 minutes, I think it ended up being. So now you can see there the difference between taking the mouse from the head and from the tail. So one is hair to help it go down the mouth, down the throat easier. The other is because the legs and the hips and the tail and all that get caught up, and it's just bigger to start off with. Got to start in steady, people. Just work your way. And then it was gone. This was like 5 minutes. A nice little bath at the same time, little plunge pool. And then that's pretty much about it. So I'll let it go to the top and then it stops. So I'll leave you guys with that. I hope you enjoyed that. That was really great information and seeing how they can make a mistake by going from the wrong end. So please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel up and running. So like, subscribe, press the bell. You see all my notifications that go up. I try to do a video every day or two. Try to make it interesting and worthwhile. So if you like what you see, please share it with others so I can get some more content out to you. And this is about it. All right, thanks guys. Talk to you next time.